Good morning everybody, it's Eve from Thrive here, clinical nutritional therapist and associate naturopath, and I just wanted to have a quick little chat with you about the menopause health check that I have just recently advertised. So menopause can happen at such a variable age. So some people can go into menopause quite early in the late 30s, some people very late. The most common time to actually stop having your periods is the age of 54, but that perimenopausal stage that runs up to that final cessation of menses is about 12 to 14 years. So in the early stages of that, you might not notice much going on. Your body might just be silently preparing you along that little track towards menopause. But in the later stages of perimenopause, that's when we can get a lot of symptoms. Now, some people are quite symptomatic, but it's not actually a menopause thing. And so it can be quite complicated at times to determine, is this hormonal, is this perimenopause, or is this something else going on? And I see both sides of the coin in clinic. I see ladies that are clearly perimenopausal, their hormones are all over the place and their blood testing, and they need some support. But I also see people who think they're perimenopausal, but actually their nutrient status is so low elsewhere, or there's something going on with another imbalance in their body, that the symptoms of their hormones symptoms seem to resemble what you would expect at perimenopause. And by rectifying those symptoms, rectifying those nutrients, very often their symptoms can be alleviated somewhat. So this happens often. I have a lovely lady who's in her early 50s. Everyone was saying to her, oh, you're just so tired because it's your age. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. We got her iron levels right, her B12, her folate, her vitamin D, and she's much better and nowhere near as symptomatic as she was before. So there's two things we can do with this check. We can look for both areas. So is it a nutrient status thing? Is it that you are in perimenopause and you need some support? Or is it a bit of both? So what it is, you get a little test kit. I'm sorry, my cat has wandered in and is chasing her shadow around. So if you hear some jingling, it's not Santa's elf, it's Evangeline, my lovely little cat. Where was I? So the kit is a little blood test kit that you take home and you can prick your finger, fill this little pot up, and it is a comprehensive hormone test. So it's more in depth than you would get at your doctor's surgery because you're paying privately for it. So you get all the usual menopause markers. In addition, you get your full female hormones, you get testosterone measured as well, and other androgenic hormones, sex hormone binding globulin, and as a precautionary screen, there's also CA125, which checks for serious disorders of the ovaries. So it can detect if there's a likelihood of a tumour on the ovaries, or if you've got some kind of cyst or problem there. So it's a really great test. So once we get your results back from that, we have a meet up. It's not a long consultation like I do with my one-to-one clients. It's about half an hour, but I will give you advice regarding supplementation and anything you can do to support yourself, dietary and lifestyle advice as well. So if you're struggling and you're mystified as to what's going on, then just get in touch, order one of these little kits, and I will help guide you through the process. All right, have a lovely day. Bye.